Hey everybody, it's Lucy here. I wanted to go ahead and open up the next three modules and just, keep in mind that we're covering the same material as a full semester. So I know it may seem like we're doing a lot of work here, but think about everything you're going to be learning and all of the new topics and concepts we'll be discussing as well. So I'm actually in your module section. If you scroll down, the next modules that are coming up are going to be modules 5, Forms of Business Ownership and Organization, module 6, Starting Your Own Business, the Entrepreneurship Alternative, and then module 7, Management, Leadership, and the Internal Organization. So let's look here. Just want to kind of go over these next three modules. Their due dates is going to be Sunday. Oops, let's go back down here. July the 16th. So you will have a discussion forum on franchising, and then you have a quiz. You also have another multimedia experiential learning assignment where you're going to interview an entrepreneur. You have another quiz, and then I want your feedback here on how the course is working for you. So I want you to answer some questions there and discuss it as a class, because I want to get some feedback and see if there's anything I need to tweak or change to make your learning experience well. Hopefully everything is going well for you, but I definitely want your feedback. And then in module 7 you have another discussion forum and then a quiz. So let's see here. Let's kind of dive into, let's look at module 5, Forms of Business Ownership. This module is important because it talks about like the small business and the contributions of small businesses in the U.S. and how there's so many businesses that are small businesses. Why do small businesses fail? We talk about business plans, in this chapter if you're using your textbook as a resource. And then we do talk about franchising. I've always wanted to have my own franchise, like a Dunkin' Donuts, Anytime Fitness, or like a Subway. I would love to be a franchise owner one day. And part of my service work at Miami, I'm a certified business coach and mentor through the U.S. Small Business Administration SCORE.org Cincinnati chapter, and I consult with local entrepreneurs on their small business operations. I help them with their business plan, their verbal pitches, for them to gain funding, capital funding or funding from local investors. So let's see here. Let's kind of go back. We're at the 3-minute mark. You do have some presentations and demonstrations. You do want to be reading and studying your text. The resources here, I will just go ahead and tell you, if there's something that you want to see that's not on here, just reach out and let me know. With this being a completely online class, I don't have a lot of leeway to like change the resources here. All of these resources I did find for you, but with it being a strictly online class, like I have to get approval and things like that in order to post anything else. But I may do that along the way. I just wanted you to be aware of that the kind of the guidelines are a lot different for a complete online class versus a face-to-face class. But that you do have some resources there. They're current resources within the past, few years, so you'll have that information there to help you. It's just there to supplement your learning. The franchising question, you want to look at some of the top 10 global franchises and select one that interests you. And I want you to evaluate their startup costs. And then you have some other questions there you need to answer. This just shows you here how this module is aligned with this module and chapter's learning objectives. Okay, let's look really quickly at the Module 6, Starting Your Own Business, the Entrepreneurship Alternative. So Module 5 and 6, along with Chapters 5 and 6, kind of go together, as you can see. You do have the learning objectives here. It tells you about what is an entrepreneur, a business owner, the different types of entrepreneurs, And then you also have, if you want to, if you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, or you may currently be having your own business right now. So it gives you more information about that. So you'll learn a lot about being an entrepreneur. Then you have a quiz. You do have, so I want you to interview an entrepreneur. And so the instructions are pretty straightforward, but if you have any questions about them, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. But I would just really encourage you. I try to break it down either by numbers or letters about what you have to be answering in this assignment. If you have, you can use your built-in Canvas quarter if you have a webcam built into your laptop, for example, or if you've bought one, you just click on media and you go to record. And you can also do it other ways, but it's real important. I do have to include these multimedia assignments. They're required, and it does help with your technical skills and your presentation skills, which employers love. So there's a lot of reasons why you're doing these. Be sure to click on the blue links to find out more specifics of what you're going to be graded on, and be sure you're reading and reviewing these grading rubrics that are in your course before you start any assignment. That's real important. Let's see here. Let me see. All right, we're going to go backspace. All right, so you also have a Module 6 quiz. I also want your feedback on the course. So be sure you answer these questions, because yes, your feedback matters. I want to know how the course is working for you so far, the structure, the design, and everything like that. So please give me your feedback. You have several questions to answer there. Now let's look here. You have, I really love this, kind of takes a little twist into the management and leadership portion. Don't worry about that 4 there. Again, that's, actually I'm going to get these 4 links off. These are some things that Canvas does with technology-wise that I've been working with eLearning to try to get off the course for a long time. It's just one of those glitches, so don't worry about that. But keep in mind you have presentations, and I'm going to be uploading some Prezi presentations or Canva presentations, but you have an audio presentation. The Prezi one is already here. You can print these out. There's a PDF version and take it as notes on the go. So there's a lot of different ways that you can look at these presentations and demonstrations. I use them in the face-to-face class, for example, as well, you know, the Prezis and some of the Canva presentations. But even in my face-to-face classes, I upload the audio ones too for students, so they'll have it. So you're getting the same course, just in a digital online format, essentially. So here, you know, and of course you have resources here. So you have some resources there, some supplemental and enrichment files, and they are all related to your learning objectives or module objectives. So just be really mindful of that everything in your resources, it clearly aligns with your module and your chapter and your learning objectives. So it's not just random stuff. Well, I mean, I know you know that, but I mean, it's just not random things. I actually go to your learning objectives, and that's how I find them. So let's look at the learning objectives. We're going to talk about management and what that is, and then we're going to look at the difference between a manager versus a leader. Then we talk a little bit about organizational culture and what that means, and every company has their own kind of nuances, symbolism, underlying assumptions, and things like that. And so you want to be finding organizations that you're a good fit for when you're job hunting. You have a Module 7 quiz. Then we're going to talk about organizational culture more in this discussion forum. So be sure and get to work on this. Keep doing. Don't forget to look at your grading rubrics all along the way. That's very important. If it doesn't populate for you, just go here to the little wheel and go to Show Rubric. Don't forget to reply to your classmates either, and or to me. Let's get discussing the material. Everyone's doing a great job. If you need anything, please do not hesitate to email me, call or text. I'm available for you whenever you need it. All right, thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.